I'm sure most of you are aware that we live in a big world. There are so many places, people, cultures, languages, 8 billion people, and each and every one has a totally different experience of life. Given that, with so much variety, how do we navigate communication with others with different backgrounds? For example, I went to a movie many years ago with a bunch of friends, and then afterwards we talked about the movie. And I remember distinctly that I did not enjoy the movie, and I had very different views from several of the people that was with me. In fact, some of them thought it was one of the best movies they'd seen in a long time. And I guess the anticipation had built up, and I was very disappointed. But who was right and who was wrong? It wasn't about making someone else wrong, because nothing really is wrong or right. It's all based on the perspective of the individual. Everyone living from different experiences. You know, the experiences shape us. It's not the words or the people that speak the words to us. Here's the key to having conversations. Have it without trying to convince another that you are right and that they're wrong. That is the key, not to enter into a conversation with that idea in mind. You know, you hear many people say, oh, I don't talk about religion and politics. You know, I can't talk about those subjects. It just becomes a mess, you know, to get into an argument. Well, the reason why is because someone is trying to convince the other that they're right and the other person is wrong. You know, I've had a very unpleasant religious experience, and many people that I know, in my family especially, they have a different view. I respect their perspective. You know, they have a right to believe what they believe. I have no animosity or anger about that. I am not here to try to convince them, because everyone is doing the best they can. Some people feel the religion has saved them, and I discussed that in an interview over here. And for them, the religion is right for them. That's fine. If it's right for them, it's right for them. It may not be right for me, and that's okay. I want to pause here and take a moment to thank you for tuning in to my channel. If you think that you gained some value or you were entertained in some way, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, tap that notifications bell so you'll know when I post new content. Thank you very much. So when you have a conversation, really listen. And ask yourself before you enter into the conversation, what is your intention in listening? Is it to poke holes in another person's line of reasoning? Or are you really listening so that you can understand another person's opinion? You want to gain an understanding of why they believe a certain thing. I was watching an interview a couple of weeks ago, and the person was explaining how a viewpoint on a topic means one thing versus having a position on a topic. And a position is when you have no room for negotiation. It doesn't allow for openness. It's firm. It's the idea is just this way, and there's no openness for any type of other idea about it. Whereas a viewpoint opens a pathway for questioning, allows to hear what the other's point is, and it's expansive and open to understanding and questioning and saying, okay, there's a possibility here for another view of this particular topic. And those are the types of conversations we want to have. That's how you bridge differences. You understand that no one is exactly like you in the entire entire world, because no one else has lived your experience except you. There's beauty in the diverse fabric of all life, and it's unique to each of us. You know, I'm looking forward to meeting up with some friends tomorrow, and when we meet up, we catch up on each other's lives, and we share our experiences, and we also go back and review some of the things that we've learned, and some of the questions we had from our last conversations, and we share answers that we found. And this makes for such a beautiful time together, because we get to understand each other better, understand the options and things that are available to us based on others' experiences. So this is what helps friendships form, and this is how we are connected to one another. You see, having an open heart, it makes a huge difference. Because if you think about it, if we all had the same exact experience, we wouldn't learn much of anything. There would really be nothing really new to share. So be open to learning where there are differences, and create bridges that allow us to connect to one another. And with that, I'll leave you this final quote from Marcus Aurelius. He said, "To live a good life, we have potential for it if we can learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference." So learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference. That's how you live a good life. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And remember, tap that notifications bell so you'll be notified when I post new content.